Hey everyone, this is me Abhinash, and today we'll be solving a very interesting problem. This is one of the easiest question, but yet this question was asked by Amazon and many other big tech companies. So the question that we will be solving today is symmetric tree, and in this question we are having a binary tree. So we need to check whether it is a mirror of itself or not. So mirror of itself means that, for example, I'll put a mirror between or mirror symmetric around its center. For example, let's say I'll put a mirror right here. Okay, then whatever I can see either side. For example, in the left side, I could see two. In the same way, in the right side, I could also see two, right? In the leftmost side, I can see three. In the rightmost side, I should able to see three. Okay. So in this way, I can, confirm that, okay, this is a symmetric tree, isn't it? But if we look at the below tree, this particular tree, then if I'll let me put the mirror, if I'll put the mirror, then you can see, okay, one is right here in the center, so this is okay. So I mean, I cannot see, in both of the side, because the mirror is right here in the center, right? So one is invisible, I could say. Anyway, when I see two in the left of one, I should be able to see two in the right of one, exactly, right? Similarly, if I see 3 in the right of 2, I should be able to see 3 the left of 2 in the right side, right? So, but this is not the case. So, I will simply going to conclude that, okay, this is not the symmetric tree. Okay. I hope it is pretty clear to you now that how can we basically define a symmetric tree. All right. So basically, we need to solve it both recursive and iterative way. Okay. I think the iterative way is pretty simple because we can solve it by just moving level by level, and we can simply check whether uh, both of those elements, both of the side are equal or not. Okay. So it is pretty simple. But if you have any such doubt in iterative solution, you can simply go on and fire a comment in the comment section. We'll look into it. All right. So let's understand the recursive way to solve this particular problem. So basically, yeah. So basically, what is the intuition behind this particular problem is, so if you can clearly notice, guys, for example, this is one tree, all right? This is one single tree, but if I'll go on and mark these two subtrees particularly, okay, one subtree is this particular left and other one is the right subtree. And let's see that, okay, if I'll go on find a in order traversal of this particular tree, then what will I get? I'll get 3, 2, and 4, isn't it? Similarly, and note that I have performed the in order traversal from left, okay, from leftmost to rightmost. I mean, like this. Left, I'll first touch the left node, or I'll first explore or propagate the left subtree of the current tree, and then I'll uh, you know do some work with the root node, and then I will try to propagate the right subtree. Okay, so this is the way I'll be doing for the the left subtree or this particular tree current tree. And similarly, if I go on find the inner traversal of the right subtree, but this time I'll not perform the inner traversal from the left subtree. I'll go on and perform from the right subtree. Then what will I get? I'll again get 3, 2, 4. Isn't it that? So basically, what did I do? I did right, then I touched the root. Okay, then I have propagated the left subtree. So I think it is pretty clear to you. But now I'll not save all this node, okay, in any explicit array or something like that. But I can simply suppose I'm right here, and I can simply check whether uh, you know the leftmost node is equal to the rightmost node of this tree, isn't it? In the runtime, in the in the recursive way. So in this way we can solve this. So let's try it out. Let's see how can we solve it. So before solving it, I want you to understand the base condition, right? Because this is the interview question and we do not have the constraint that how many nodes could be there or what kind of best cases could be there. They are not included in the question, remember, because this is the interview question. You need to figure it out by yourself. Okay, so for example, there is no root. Can I say this is a symmetric tree? Yes. Why? Let's say there is one node, only this, right? If I'll put a mirror symmetric to the root node, then can I see this node either side? No. Why? Because the mirror is basically symmetric to it, right? So let's say there is no. This is one case, right? Let's say now there is no root node. Then also I'll be not able to see uh, any such you know positions or configurations in either side, right? Because it is symmetric, right? It is just I just keep the mirror and I cannot see if any node is coming uh, you know on it. On it means like this. Okay, okay, so this is why we can say that okay, if a root doesn't exist, then I can simply going to return true. And similarly, if I see that okay, uh, there is a only node and that is the root node, then only I can say that this is a symmetric tree, isn't it? Cool. So all the base condition are handled for now. Let's check is same. Let's call it is same. Okay. Roots left. I'll pass the tree which is rooted with the roots left. That means I'll pass the this particular subtree. I'll consider. Just a second, guys. Let me draw so that it can be more clear. For example, I'll pass this particular subtree, which is rooted at roots left. Okay, and as well as I'll pass this particular subtree rooted at roots right. Okay, so I'll pass these two trees and will recursively see that okay, all the elements are truly mirror of the same tree or not. Perfect. So roots right. Okay, so let's quickly implement this particular function. That is root 1. This is root 2. Okay, now we will see that okay, if both root 1 and root 2 are existing, then what we can do, we can simply do an inner traversal where in the first time we will try to explore the left subtree of the tree which is rooted at root 1 and right subtree of the tree which is rooted at root 2. Okay, so that is why I'll first explore the left part and I'll you know similarly, I'll try to explore the right part of the tree which is rooted at root 2. Okay, and in the same fashion, I'll go on and check whether the root 1's value is equal to the root 2's value. Okay, and all these things are done. Now, I'll go on and explore or propagate uh, the left part of the tree which is rooted at root 2 and the right part of the tree which is rooted at the root 1. I hope it is pretty clear to you now. If you have any such of doubt, guys, you can simply comment below. Okay, I will be happy to answer all of your doubts regarding this particular question or any such question in the channel. All right, so I hope it is pretty clear now. But there are some cases that we need to handle explicitly. These are like, for example, uh, both of the roots are not there. I mean, in the same time. Let's say, okay, just a second, guys. Yeah, let's say while traversing, I came to here, okay, and I'll again try to explore in the left, but there is no nodes existing. That is why it is null node. And similarly, right here, when I go to its right, there is also no node existing. That is why it will, you know, it should be backtrack, right? So in that case, I have to tell, okay, as this is a null node, so every null node is a symmetric tree, isn't it, by itself? So that is why I need to clarify that thing, right? If both root 1 and root 2 is not existing, I'll return true, else I'll return false. I'll get you why I'm returning false when one of the two nodes is null. Because for example, let's say this, right, in this tree, its left is not existing, right? But we can think of this in this way. Let's say this is not the correct example. Let's say uh, this is the left subtree, and uh, actually, yeah, this is the correct example. Just a second, guys. Yeah, so let's say I just have came here, right? I just have came here and I here, right? And it is null node, right? And as I have come here, it is null node. But when I came here, I found a node, right? And that is not a null node. So in this case, I found a null node in the leftmost side. In the rightmost side, I just got a valid node. So that means what? That means it is not a valid, it is not symmetric, isn't it? So in this way, we can simply go on and return false. I hope it is pretty clear to you. Yeah. So let's test it out. It's accepted. Yeah, so it is accepted. I hope it is pretty clear to you now. And I hope you have enjoyed throughout the video. If you have enjoyed, then please make sure that you have subscribed to the channel and hit the like button, and please make sure you share the solution to your friends, colleagues, so that it could be helpful for any segment of people. All right. So thank you, guys. Thank you for watching this. Thanks.